more, like the black and gold Forbes. Wait a minute, Stony. Those don't come out until I said unreleased, boy. The plug is Denims, 4035 West 175th Street in Country Club Hills. Call them at 708-960-4942. That's 708-960-4942 and follow them on all social media platforms. It's Denims, DENYMC. And when you do, tell them Stony sent you. Gone wild.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another wonderful episode of Convos in Chicago. I'll be your host for the next hour and a half, and I am BB Trinette. I'm here sitting here with my lovely panel today. Yes, we got Mr. Xavier 2 times.
How you doing?
We got Miss Ovita, Vita Talks podcast. We got Kiwi Marie. And we got Spirit Jalea. Everybody.
Spirit Jalea.
Jalea. Oh, Jalea. Thank you. My bad. Jalea. He's a liar. No, I'm just kidding. I'll tweak it. I had a little bit of weed this morning, y'all.
A little bit.
It's Saturday, you know.
Shout out my boy Zoe. I see you in the
Shout out Zoe. What's going on? Who very much wanted to be part of this discussion today. So shouts out to Zoe. Yeah. So y'all, it's some things going on, you know, that swirl around social media. It's always something, right? But
every day,
you know, this subject has become really spark worthy and kind of a sensitive subject. So today we're gonna unpack it a little bit. Anybody that's been following the social media thread about the gentleman who was a school teacher, he had a couple of appointments, and in between those appointments, he needed to remove his hair braids, and so he enlisted some girls in the class to help him take his hair down. So of course, when it first surfaced for me, it was in a mom's group, and there was a lot of mixed emotions. It was a lot of folks saying, hey, I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's completely innocent. They just, you know, they bonding with their teacher. I don't see anything wrong with that. And then there was people that said absolutely not. But the thing that keeps bothering me is that the folks that are against it, it seems like the other folks that don't think it's anything wrong have a stronger opinion, and they feel like those people that are against it are sexualizing the subject. And so I kind of want to dive into it, and just kind of get everybody's perspective. You know, we all have little ones that we look after. And so, you know, just want to hear everybody's thoughts on that.
Not all of us, but
well, you got nieces, nephews, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Don't you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I could say for me, I didn't see anything sexualized about it. I could say that, but it's a time and a place for everything, you know. And people put too much on Facebook. Stop putting everything on Facebook because you want to be seen or become viral. You know, a lot of teachers do a lot of stuff to become viral on Facebook, but I really didn't see anything sexual behind it. I wouldn't have fired him and took that man's license. I wouldn't have done that, you know, but I think it was inappropriate. It just wasn't the time to allow that, but I don't think he should have been fired or that man's livelihood suffering because of that.
I agree. I don't think it was a big deal for real. Would I let my kid do it? Probably not. But at the same time, like, that's what, well, shit, at least but at least for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, we grow up, that's how life was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, black people used to help each other out.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I ain't see nothing wrong with it. I understand. But again, like you said, it's 2024. Everything then got PC. and everything like that. So people sexualize and they over sexualize everything. That's all in the air. We've been conditioned, honestly. So I could see the effects of being conditioned with this story, but he ain't do nothing too wrong. Like people just overdoing it.
And I heard he got permission from the parents.
Right, and that's another thing too. He got permission from the parents. He made sure the kids did their work before they came in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then that's another thing too. The black community don't really have a lot of father figures. So he was a teacher that they was connecting with, right? Big brother, big, you know, boom, boom. Oh, yeah, uncle. Like, it wasn't like, man, it's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It's lame. That's what it is.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like the people who have been traumatized in their childhood are looking at it in a sexualized way. I have a 16-year-old daughter. And if my daughter was bonding with her teacher, with the rest of the students, and she took his hair down, I wouldn't mind, you know, because if you look at like all of his reels and everything, you'll see just how bonded him and his students are. So it's like, why take this one reel and turn it and blow it up when all the positive reels are not getting as much traction?
Exactly.
Like he plays with these students, he dance battle these students. He played darts with them, like all type of different things.
And you know what's crazy?
So like, why is it a problem now that he's getting his hair taken down? And it was 10 minutes before the class was over with. And then if you pay attention to the video at the end of the class, he literally had to kick them out of his room. They don't even want to go home.
They don't want to go home.
They don't even want to go home.
And that's what's crazy, G, because it's like, it's the same. We the same people to be like, man, the teacher don't care about us. Teacher don't care. Teacher don't care. Teacher just pushing us through. Yeah, the teachers don't care about the kids. The teachers just going there to get a check. Ooh, they don't even get paid enough.
Sure,
and now you got this.
Teacher,
come on,
man. Teacher that was whooping them. I can imagine how they would feel.
Yeah.
Like seriously, I can imagine how this generation would feel about that. Like they would probably get that man hung. Like he literally had a little paddle, and if they did something, he used to whack them across their hand. Like, and my mama didn't have a problem with it because back then discipline was necessary and it was kind of allowed, you know. But now that's why all these kids messed up now. Yeah, because discipline is taken away.
Yeah, like on the issue, like I don't really have a official position, but like you said, it touches on something that's deeper, I believe, with black men in the public school system. And a lot of black men don't go into the public school system because they don't see themselves in it, and they don't see it. They don't see that they can be dominant in that position because a man is just naturally dominant over situations. And so most of the teachers are women for a reason. Not anything against women, but women tend to coddle boys as opposed to teaching them sternly. So when you got a dynamic where a man is bonding with both women, children, whatever you call it, women and men, children, girls and boys, you should really take that into account and understand it. But like you said, on social media, you can't trust anything on social media. Yeah, because causality, once it goes out, you don't know what's going to come back. So and it's just one of those things.
I believe that he was fired. Probably the school probably was pressured because a lot of people did have a lot of negative things to say. So sometimes people be pressured into doing things. So like you said, a lot of people was triggered the wrong way.
And unfortunately, we all know that negative outweighs positive on every aspect. So that negativity seems to always win. It always seems to trump it. But when I was thinking about it earlier, it put me in the mind of the movie Lean on Me. Remember when they locked Mr. Clark up? Like, and all the students stood up. Like, I think that they need to protest that and get that man his job back seriously.
I agree.
Man, y'all saying they y'all, yeah.
Okay.
But it's crazy because like I know this is a sidebar, but they just fired a teacher for having a rap career on the side.
No.
What?
Yeah. They fired a female teacher. She was a rapper outside of school, and they got her fired. And the same thing, the kids was rocking with her. They even showed up to the video. Yeah, and they fired her. Yeah, shot a video afterwards, and the kids pulled up. Like, come on, Z. Yeah, like people is lame. Society is lame.
That's
point
insane.
blank. Society is lame as hell.
I blame Obama. I blame the Obama for making America so sensitive and fragile.
He definitely should have never posted it though. Like he definitely should never posted everything ain't for the internet.
Yeah.
To show that.
You get that
yeah, but outside the way people trying to spin it is crazy.
all Obama's fault. They made the French fries little. They made the kids sensitive.
my take on it,
I don't blame you.
it's slightly different. You know, when I first saw it, I immediately went into helicopter mom mode because I have a daughter. You know what I mean? And it's not just girls, it's boys too that I have had experience with knowing certain things that have taken. So if it's a trauma response, maybe that's a good thing these days because we can never be too sure.
That's true.
And my thing is this, yes, on one end it is innocent. I overall believe that he had no ill intent. Right. But when we talking about the school system and having things in a uniform fashion, it should just be kept simple as that. Not your favorite teacher, you get to cross those blurred lines. And then because now everybody can look at it like, oh, well, it's just innocent. We don't know.
That's true.
You know, and I'm always talking about being proactive instead of reactive. So if it is possibly a trauma response, I just know that when I was younger, folks did their best to make sure that we stayed out of harm's way in that capacity. Teaching you about good touch, bad touch, and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that this is that extent, but what I'm saying is that sometimes it's the seeds, and adult people have a way of being a certain way with children that are vulnerable, that don't know any better. Or we have some that are a little more developed in their mindset, talking about the middle school kids, and the situation could have escalated. The next week, a girl goes into the principal office upset and saying, hey, you know, he gave me a ride home from school and he was just being a little weird. The next week, you know, not saying that happened, y'all. I'm just throwing out there different scenarios where if that was avoided in the first place, it wouldn't be a thing. Because that little girl in return could just be upset because she ain't getting enough attention the next week. Something simple like that.
That's true.
They spend so much time in school.
Yeah.
So some kids spend more time in school than they do at home. So
and that's true. And sometimes
40 to 50 hours out of the week. So like we just really got to break down what uniformity is as well. Because I don't ever remember that existing. Like when people are free moral agents. So like the line is going to get blurred with professionalism, uniformity, and stuff like that. Those are just ideals. Like there's not one set standard, because if you're with somebody every day, you're going to grow feelings for them. There's going to be some kind of bonding that you need to have in order for them to respond to you.
Oh, absolutely.
Co-workers.
I don't know.
A pat on the shoulder,
a
handshake, good job. You know, a moment where we all just say, hey, let's all give Mr. So-and-so a big hug, and we all run in and give him a hug. I'm not saying it just completely just go ice cold. I'm just saying that
it needs to be some boundaries.
It has to be some solid boundaries. And then I seen subsequent posts about showing examples of other teachers.
That's what I was just going to say.
That
white lady
let
them dye her hair.
I mean, it was white women, it was black. You know, it was an Asian man sitting there getting his hair cut by a student. It was another Caucasian guy who was getting his hair cut by a student. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm sure this goes on all the time, even though somebody else brought up the idea of the kids smoking and drinking behind closed doors. There's so many other worse things.
I can't let that. I ain't gonna lie. I agree with you saying, but come on, we black. We know what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
Black community.
Like we know we can't use that no more. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's never gonna be fair for us.
Some people do groom children, and we don't know. Some people do groom children and gain their trust and do stuff like that. So you do got to be careful though.
Lenses,
no, but we don't know. Right. So that's why it is. You should set boundaries.
Yeah. So.
Right, that's what she said.
I'm saying it should just stay the same across the board.
Right.
Yeah, but we know that's in a perfect world for sure, but it'll never be like that.
But child molesters, and like you can study it, they don't, more often than not, they're not going in front of a camera.
Mm-hmm.
Like these people are incognito mostly. They're discreet and they do things like a freak would. Like it's behind doors. It's extremely
Predators.
discreet. This man just got on national, like I mean,
On TikTok,
whatever.
Yeah, like
whatever
he does everything else with his kids on TikTok.
So, but I think, and we can't escape it. I think we kind of like gloss over it. But we in our community, sexual assault is something like a taboo that we don't like to talk about.
It,
but it happens
so
all
Too
it
often.
it seems like as far as like our children, we're doing a very good job at protecting our children.
Right.
Like our generation, because we went through it. We are literally the crack baby generation. Let's just be honest about it.
Yeah.
So also a lot of our parents weren't there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our parents weren't around.
To provide that safeguard and you know,
we've experienced certain things, and now we hold our children close.
Yes.
You know, we raise them a different way. We talk to them about certain things. You know what I'm saying? We make them comfortable enough to come to us.
Yes.
We didn't have that.
Nope.
And so, like, that's why when I made my post, I put we, because I know how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I still didn't see a problem with it because I've done some healing. You know, I've done, you know what I'm saying, my work on me. And I've realized that every man isn't a predator. You know, and then seeing all of his, the other ways that he reacted with his students, I was like, oh, okay. Right. Like, because before I made a statement, an official statement about the situation, I went and did my own research.
Right. That makes
I went and did my own research. I didn't just look at it and be like, oh my God, what a rapist. Like, I'm like, no. And I'm saying my 8th grade teacher was so raw. My 8th grade teacher is Simeon Henderson. Like, he is a celebrity now, but back in 8th grade, he looked out for us. He fed us.
That was your teacher for real?
Yes.
Oh, shouts out to Simeon Henderson. Okay, he was recently. Making some moves, man.
He was a teacher, a police officer. He was a male role model for every boy in our class. Like the boys who grew up with him as a teacher, they all love him. He used to cut their hair. He used to give them money for food. He used to take us, like, he was a great example of a black male teacher.
Xavier,
you know,
Xavier,
so crazy.
Xavier,
that's so crazy. Yeah, because that's crazy. Because we the only people to be like, it take a community, and then when the community start doing community stuff, come on, bro. Like, what we talking about? Like, what we talking about, bro? That's like you said. You got to do your research, man. People just see the headline and run with it.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Like so like it's trauma. It's
at first glimpse, I'm not gonna lie, it looked weird to me. I didn't hear no audio. I was just scrolling and I just seen it and I read the headlines and it looked weird. But I just kept scrolling because I'm like, I'm not gonna let this bother me. And then like 2 days ago, I started to dig deeper. And I'm like, let me see what the hype is. Once they fired him, I'm like, let me go and see what the hype is about. And so, and before I even watched the video of the girls taking the hair down, I scrolled through his TikTok. And then I went to that one and I was like, this is his family. Like, these are
like
his
what
nieces. You know, like these are
it's crazy, G. Like, that's crazy.
Let's see what the chat talking about, y'all. We got a lot of responses. Zoto in the building. So one of the things that stuck out, he said, and all of that is fine, but don't post it. Everything ain't for the internet. So I mean, I started off with that particular comment because there are those. He said those trigger words saying those who had past experiences. I think those words shouldn't be used because people who have not gone through those experiences are talking more. So these are old because it was coming in as we was having this discussion. And then Nanette, what's up, Nanette? She say at this rate, stop posting it because it's always a problem with something. That's true. She checked in. Hey y'all, hello, mofos. BB 2 times, Kiwi Spirit. Yep.
Hey,
everybody. You know, Travel Kings, dope interview. Thank you, sir.
What's up, Travel King?
Top of the afternoon, Sicko.
Cypher,
43rd.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Zoe went on to say it all points back to the top of the pyramid, which is him. He shouldn't have never posted it.
For sure. We in agreement with that.
Yeah. Ro checking in. Hey, Ro. Rose Designs, everybody.
Dope designs, definitely.
Yep. So in knowing how the internet spins things, I can't feel sorry for him because it's something that us Black people experience. So if you know better, you better.
Well, don't end up in that situation, whoever that is who said that.
Yeah, I hate that idea.
Your stuff is clean cut to the bone.
I promise you, I hate that idea, even though it's true because causality is real. For every action is an equal opposing reaction. But we live in a internet dominant society.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. Everything is being
Yeah,
posted.
everything is posted.
Everything
So,
is posted. It's what it is.
like, I'm the most
That's how you
reclusive
can tell
person
who's
ever,
on
but
who.
I post on social media.
Exactly.
Like, you just have to.
That's how you
But
can
you-
tell who's 35 and up and who's 35 and under. The people who saying that don't post everything, bro. This is life.
But you do,
I
you know
remember
what?
everybody saying social media not real. Yes, it is.
It
It's
is.
getting realer and realer over
Yeah.
over
Over
time.
time.
But you
Yeah.
do have to be wise. You got to be wise in what you post because some good stuff like this guy who's autistic and his mother, I follow them and they talking about kill you got sick people that's on kill him. You a bum, a mother. I mean, you just got negative
On the internet.
negative people, so you got to get.
But that's society. I'm not going to even lie to you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I talk about it all the time. It takes both positive and negative energy
Yes.
to create balance.
Exactly.
So that's all throughout society. So you're not going to get away from it.
What's the
Hey,
point?
y'all.
So
Exactly.
You gotta have that negative. You gotta have it. Like Drake
Yeah.
said, that was just negative energy for me to feed on. Like you gotta have that.
Mhm.
And I feel like something great is gonna come to that man. from
Yeah.
this. I don't feel like his story ends here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
only
I
because
definitely
I don't feel like it was done with any malice or any ill intent.
But I understand everybody's point. I
I
understand your
understand.
point of view too, BB.
me too.
Yeah, I understand both sides.
Yeah.
Me too. That's why I started with.
And I do feel like he should not have lost his license. I think that
No.
that was a very unfair move. That they should have done more research and seen that this is a thing. This is now a
But
culture.
And I'm not-
Because,
respond. How they would respond, that it's a popularity thing.
I
Like,
believe
and I
that.
think we put too much stock in the public school system, expecting them to do the right thing.
yeah,
But
they
they-
never really.
They
did.
have
And that's why-
politicians ahead of them too.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
have a boss, then you have somebody that you have to answer to.
And that's
So
that's
just all it was.
bro. I swear to God, bro, this shit piss me off. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like people don't have no backbone. The higher ups don't have no backbone. How you letting social media control y'all? This man probably
Yeah.
putting kids through school for real. He
Yeah.
putting them like he's showing them.
Yeah, he
like,
said
you know
what
what
he
I'm saying?
was a teacher for
Come
4
on,
and a half
y'all
years.
mad at him
So,
for getting his hair done, bro.
yeah.
I would okay, cool. You I smack on the wrist. You still get it back
Right,
in there and
a
teach them
warning.
kids,
Yeah,
man. They
right.
lame,
Let's
bro.
not do
Just don't do
Yeah,
that no more.
Exactly.
But to get
And
on
then
fire,
make sure
bro,
that it's
come on, bro. Y'all some lames,
I
bro.
wish we
And-
could talk to
I'm
the
not gonna even lie
kids.
to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we should go find it.
Lame, fuck.
I'm
Lame
not
as
gonna lie
hell.
to you. The public school system is kind of like the ancestry thing, where if you
Mhm,
put into the system, you can find people. Like
mhm.
you're gonna have some good students. You're gonna have some students that excel. Most students are gonna be mediocre. But overall, they don't push any kind of status quo. They do the right thing. So the internet is out now. You don't expect them to do anything revolutionary because it's
Mhm.
cool. They don't want
Exactly,
to push
so.
any kind of buttons. Or anything.
They fried that man because had the reaction on
Yeah,
social
I believe
media,
that's
bro.
what
Them
it
school
is.
system, anybody
Yeah, that's
who
what it is.
looking at that as a boss or whatever you want to call them, administrator or whatever, you let social media influence your. Come on, bro.
I must be doing something.
Social
Danny
media
Jones
only
text
real
me,
because
hey,
we make
Danny,
it
what's
Hey,
real.
going
Jenny
on?
Jones.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Danny Jones. I said Jan.
Yeah.
What's
I
up,
mean,
Danny?
and you right. Y'all, all of these are real valid points. And that's why I kind of wanted to unpack it today because we don't have representation in the public school system that looks like us in many cases. And when you have one, you want to hold on to them.
Mhm.
Like I remember when I was in grade school, I had a music teacher, Mr. Mangrum. He used to pick me up for school in the morning every day to make sure I got to
Wow.
my music class on time. Like when you have examples like that, and no, my dad wasn't at the house. I was raised by women. My community was my aunts, my grandmother, my mama. And us kids, we had to, but we didn't really have that.
Yeah.
So that meant a lot. And it was times in high school, but I'm still saying that it was all within the confines of just trying to maintain a certain healthy level of boundaries when it comes to like being hands-on.
Mhm.
That's all I'm saying.
You're right.
And
You're right. Like I don't think you're wrong. Like I say, I started at first. Like it's one of those things. I think it's not a right or wrong thing. It's
Right.
subjective, completely.
It's definitely subjective. So
Mhm.
your experience and your view and your trauma, basically.
And your kids, however you want to raise. If you had a problem with it,
Yeah.
then don't allow your children to participate. So,
Yeah.
that's the
I
thing.
I remember being in Mr. Henderson class. Everybody wanted to be in his class. All the other kids from the other classrooms used to be so jealous. Like they used to always want to like come to our classroom. I'm talking about he was like a good example example. And so when I looked at dude, that's what I saw. It took me back to my 8th grade, and I'm like, dang, like I remember me being close with my teacher like this. You know, like our teacher was bonding with us in school. We talked to him about things that were going on in our personal lives. Like he was our counselor. He was our counselor before our counselor.
Right.
We didn't even feel comfortable talking to our counselor, you know, because he had already made an impact on us, a positive impact on everybody. Like to the point where I remember when if you wanted to fight, wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna bring y'all some boxing gloves, and y'all gonna go head up right here in this room. It's not leaving. Like y'all got a problem with each other. Y'all want to fight? I'm gonna bring the boxing gloves tomorrow. So make sure y'all feel this. Keep this energy till tomorrow. You know, we used to all like just he'll bring the gloves, and we'll just punch the wall. Like, you know, it was like that type of influence that he had. So when I saw that, it hurt me because I'm like, dang, like I wonder how I would have turned out had it not been for that 1 year with this positive male role model. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's sad. It's really sad how Black people are viewed in society, and we do it to each other. There was more Black people on that post talking about who needs to be fired, how this is, it's because like he said earlier, trauma. Like it's in us. Yeah, it's in us to hate each other. To, you know what I'm saying? It's terrible.
The thing is, we revolutionary when the effect comes. And that's a condition. Like we know what the cause is. We know what happens in society. We do know. But like you said, we usually get caught in the effect. We always fighting. So we have like a fight response. Yeah. And that's a condition. That's a psychological condition that we have. So first thing we see is like, oh, it's got to be something horrible. It's got to be bad. Even though we are tribal people, it's predicated on, like you say, a community, a village. That's kind of gone in our society now. So that's an unfortunate thing. I just think we need to get back to that. But I didn't expect it in the public school system. I want to say that again. So I kind of get both sides. Like, you got to understand who your boss is and who your people are. So I didn't think that they were going to take it. I thought he would be fired as well. So I think he should get a better job. I just let the internet help him get a better job.
And go and do something. Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, because that's not a heck of a job anyway. No knock on teachers or anything like that either.
No, they don't pay enough. They don't get paid enough.
But if he go, then, we need more male teachers. We really do.
That's why we don't go into it. Because even if you're not doing things like that, like, and I'm not even dealing with what happened there.
Yeah.
There's a sense where males feel emasculated in that system because you can't really be a strong man even in society and be seen as something that's great. Any strong Black man that we know or we've heard of in history has some negative connotation to him. It always has to be some man that's being coddled or coddling some people that's in the power structure. But if it's a Black man that truly loves Black people and is intelligent, wise, and strong, how many have they exalted in this society, period? Right. You can just start naming. If you know a lot, just let me know. But I don't. So I don't expect a strong Black man to be exalted in any system in this society.
Oh, in any system. I mean, because I gotta remind myself that everyone, me growing up the way I grew up with my uncles and some people get because seeing such strong, even in their weakest point, but seeing them strong and such positive role models, and my uncle being a pastor and stuff like that, we spoil them. We honor them so much because they have put so much into us. The girls is in the young men, but the girls really flock to them. So that's why we like certain stuff is out. But that's how I grew up. Right. I grew up like that around Black men, and my father wasn't there, but I had my uncles. Right. I had my uncles, and I seen them personally, and my aunts. I seen how they raise their children, how they go out in that cold. I don't care what the weather, and they go and provide for their family, and how they treat their wives, and how we, because of that, how we honor them now. Today, we do that.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yep.
Xavier, see some things, they don't know how to act when, like, and there's a difference. And I'm me. If you go to my social media, you know what I talk about. Like, I'm balanced on that issue. I love Black women. I exalt them anytime I can. So this is not coming from that place. A lot of women don't know what a strong Black man is. So it's coming from hurt.
Yeah.
they coming from their experiences. Well, he beat me. Well, he did this. No, that's not a strong black man. That's a coward.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, but a man that's strong, like he has no place in society. Really, a strong black man.
Not a strong black man.
He does really has no
viewed
place.
as a threat.
Yeah, in all facets. Like even to his own woman, he's viewed as a threat.
Because
So,
conditioning.
yeah.
That's why we got to protect them. We do ours. We protect our. We protect our people in our family. Yes, for real.
Protect strong black men.
Yeah.
Yo, my radio Chicago is over at Denham's, 4035 West 175th Street in Country Club Hills. I got Blizz coming up on the line soon. He is over there live. And yeah, we're gonna chop it up with him real quick. In the meantime, I'm gonna play something. Let's see what I'm in the mood for. Let's play a little Spirit Jalea. Yellow Daisies right here on my radio Chicago. Y'all already know what it is. Check it out.
There we go.
That was a good song.
Every day with you feels like we're living a love fantasy. Oh, now I'm giving you my heart, my mind, my soul, and these yellow daisies. I heard that metaphors get jealous when I see you. Hey, want some back, get it, and blues, come on. This shit, get it, baby. Hey, what's up? Hold on. Let's turn this down real quick. What's happening? We live 135 West
Yo.
Street.
Can you hear me all right?
You hear me?
I don't know if I'm doing this right, Bliss. Go ahead and talk.
Can you hear me?
Mic check. No.
We're Denham's, boy.
You got yourself on mute?
Hold on, I don't think so.
And then overthinking. Now I need rose. You got me.
You got me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
So
What's
listen,
going on, sir?
that dope pound you got over there. We are live out here in the streets. I wish y'all could be here with me, but I know you got to hold down the fort over there.
Oh, for
Salute my hoes in Chicago.
Yeah.
Saturday. We are doing 4035 West 175th Street. We outside. They up here, they sipping wine, they buying everything. Happy pre-Mother's Day to all the mamas out there. Salute you, such a great job, y'all.
For sure. Okay. Well, we can check back
over here. I got some ladies in the building. Wines over here. They got the wine bussing. They got all the clothes bussing. The Marnie, the Miri, the Bape, the Stack Jeans, the Purple Label, all that. So come get some for your mama, or come get some so you can look fly for your mama tomorrow.
Yeah, sounds like you need to get some mama some sneaks over there. I got her some. I got me a pair of sneaks from over there at Denim. So yeah,
big Yeezy slides. They're looking real comfortable. I'm not normally big on these, but I think I might just grab me a pair.
Okay, they calling you.
It's like they're talking to me. They're looking at me right now. I'm looking at them. They looking at me.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at them. They looking at me. Like buy me, Blizz. And they got a whole clearance rack in here. I'm taking going to the clearance sales. I just wanted to check in right quick. I'm gonna let you get back to your show, but I'll check back in with you in about 20-30 minutes. And just come on down, 4035 West 175th Street. We hit about like 5:30, maybe 6. We here. I might just kick up my feet and lean back, but we here. We at Denham's. Let's go.
Come on for a little bit. I hear you. All right, there. Yeah, y'all stop in at Denham's, 4035 West 175th Street out in Country Club Hills. Y'all in the area? If you're not in the area, make sure.
One more thing. We got Boosie tickets here for the topless pool party. Boosie topless pool party, which I will be at. Just know that.
Kiwi says she on her way.
Put me a ticket up.
We got tickets here. If you want to go to the Boosie topless pool party, you need to come pick up your tickets from here. Come buy your tickets here at Denim. Support black-owned business. Denim 435 West 175th Street. I'm going for real this time. I'm getting back to the music. Let's go.
It's just ghetto.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I did know how to do it. Look, I did so good. Always, yes. So make sure y'all go check out Bliss over there at Denham's. But yeah, we are back, and we was having quite a little bit of a interesting discussion, and I think I want to pivot a little bit. So I got before we went on break, while we were on break, we went into Spirit, Jalea, and Yellow Daisies. That's from the last album. That was the Florist, because that before that one there was Libra, Black Libra. And then before that was Massa Eclectic.
No, Massa Eclectic is now. Before then it was Blick.
Okay. Dang.
Google Eclectic.
Dang, you been making news. You got a new joint coming out, right?
Yeah, it's coming out. Massa Eclectic Volume 1. You can look in the comments, you'll see the link. Go pre-order it. It's a dope album. This will be my 9th album.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Wow.
You've been putting in work, right?
That gets some fairy dust right there, cuz.
Since 2018.
2018.
Working at a
Congratulations.
fast pace too.
Working. So yeah, that brings me to asking you, like, do you have a particular system when it comes to like registering your music and like knowing all the legal things behind it? It took some time for you to get educated with that kind of thing, and why is it so important?
It was a journey, of course, but like now I'm naturally defiant. So like the things that I was looking up, like this was years ago. Like I was looking up what Prince was doing. Like and this is before I started making music. Like I love Prince for what he was doing. He was bucking the system. Like I love Nipsey for what he did with the mixtape. That's why the Blick sold for $100 successfully as well.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I just always like people who buck the system. Independent artists who go for what they know as opposed to just going with the status quo. So it's important to me to establish what you have and forget the system that is. But for registration wise, I register. Of course, I do like normal registration with the ASCAPs and BMIs, publishing that is. But I also register my own business and my brand name, and my music comes through me. So like I'm my own publisher. So I don't. Of course, I don't go on streaming platforms. I have my website, so I do a direct to consumer model. So I'm heavily focused on that, knocking on doors, saying, "Hey, this is me." Then I'll send you the music. So
That's what I'm trying to do.
I'm big on it.
What made you take that approach? Because I know a lot of people, they just go ahead and like upload their stuff to like DistroKid or one of those platforms to where it's dispersed in different areas.
Right. Now it was simple for me. I'm not gonna even lie to you. I asked a question to myself, and I asked people around me as well. People who know me, they know. I was like, "What is 25% of a penny? What is that? Where can you spend that at? Like, what? Who has that? Like, who created that? It's not even an actual number, but this is what you're paid with streaming. So it just didn't make sense to me. So my people told me like, well, and these are my people. I call them my muses to this day. It's like, why don't you just sell the album? And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. And I got CDs initially, like CDs in 2018. I'm thinking they wouldn't sell. I promise you. 2,000 CDs I got. I sold every last one of them within three to 4 months.
Nice.
So like, and this is the first album but once I did that, I was like, yeah, I'm gone. So I've been off streaming since 2019. It just doesn't profit. I don't believe it profits any independent artist. But for me, I already have a machine. I have people who buy my albums. Like I have if you see my link right there, it's connected to my website. It's no longer me taking money from Cash App and all of that, because it's a lot of people you lose kind of like
in the sauce.
Yeah, get lost in the sauce. I don't know your real name and it's all that kind of stuff. So that's a blessing where I know people who buy my album, but I don't know everyone who has it. So like you'll get that problem. So that means I'm driving my album. That means people know what I do. They can connect me to what I do. All I gotta do is get online and they'll know like, hey, Buddy sells music. So
yeah.
So I'm connected to my brand in that way. So, plus, I don't like to give away my own property. So.
Okay, that's a. I love that answer. That's a really thought out answer. I'm not an artist in that sense, but I can definitely understand where you're coming from. But I guess I'm if I'm gonna play devil's advocate a little bit, like in my mind, those platforms are designed to gain royalties, right? So I don't know if that's the right term. And speak to my ignorance, you know what I mean? Chalk it up to that. But kind of to prepare or set oneself up for residual income. So with that, and even though I can admit from the outside looking in, and I'm not even an artist, it looks predatory. That's the way it kind of it the amount that they're offering per stream it doesn't make sense. The math don't math.
It's not math.
And so that's my main issue with it. Like overall, I think it's a great idea, but if there was some kind of laws put in place where they had to up that legally, because that should be illegal. It's like that's exploitation to me.
It's theft, it's robbery, it's everything. Because as an artist, you have artists, and these are top artists.
Mm-hmm.
They make their money off of going on the road. So you have to continue to be on the road, and hopefully you sell merch. Hopefully you're a great content creator. These are hopes, but your music is making billions and billions of dollars for people who don't do music.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so that doesn't even make sense. They don't do music. They only provide like, here's a platform.
Right.
The platform is not something that creates the music. Like, you create the music, you got to get in there. You have to pay these execs. You have to pay the engineers. You have to do all of this. So like, it's vitally important to understand that your intellectual property is just like real estate.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go and say, here, like, sample my real estate. I'm gonna pay you to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That doesn't even make logical sense. So for me, if it doesn't make sense to me, and I've always been this way, I'm not gonna do it.
Just like, to me, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't logically make sense for artists to pay to perform in front of the same crowd of people.
Facts.
I love
Facts.
all my people. I love them to death, and they know me. On the scene, I might be seen as a recluse because I don't do the showcase. Not like I'm better. Like, if I'm out for a showcase, then I love you. Like, but I don't understand the showcase because I sell music. So if I can come, I can get 10 people to give me $10. Like, I'll be like, here, give me $10. Then I don't set a show. I put a mic out, and that's a show.
And set it up in your
You know what I'm
backyard.
saying? Yeah,
True.
exactly. Your backyard. The only showcase I'm showing is like a phone case or something. Like, that's showcase. That's I'm not doing a showcase. And don't be It's funny.
Elise on the line.
I feel you though. I was talking about website building. I believe I told you
Yeah.
that I wanted to start selling my music through my website. So maybe I can link with you and you can show me like the ropes. But my thing was, because I do a lot of freestyles and I do take a lot of requests from people who want to hear certain things, I was actually going to list my freestyles on my website, because if you like, I can't get paid off my freestyles on YouTube, but if you want to donate $1 or $2, or it's not going to be like selling it, it's not like a donation type of thing. That's what I see for my freestyles that I do on somebody else's beat. Like, y'all asked me to do them, I'm doing them. I appreciate everybody liking and sharing, but like, who wants to donate? Like, go on my website. If you like my freestyles, go on my website, possibly donate to the cause, or download it directly from my website for like $1 or something. You know what I'm saying?
What have I been telling you every time I hit a freestyle? Like, I'm like, man, you got to get some money.
Get some money.
Like, these people, man, like,
yeah, doing it for exposure is cool in the beginning.
yeah.
But it's like, all right, I'm done exposing for free. I'm ready to see how I can make some money off of this. But then at the same time, I love music so much that I don't even care about the money. I just like to make the music, you know.
I love music too, though.
That's another one of the things that I battle with, because it's like, I really don't care about the music. I don't care about the royalties. I don't care, like, because my passion is not rapping. My passion is writing. So I want them to hear that and then come to me like, or I found a writer's camp or something, and then I go do it. I get paid off of my writing.
Yeah.
Like, me being the face of my music is just me being the face of my music. I don't care how much money I make from rapping. I want to sit back behind the scenes and write. I want to act. Like, rapping is just easy for me. Like, it's easier for me to put myself out there by flowing. But my passion is writing, movie scripts, songs, like acting in movies. Like, that's my passion. But rapping is just so easy. I'm a poet, you know, so I turn my poetry into music. And so I don't really care about the money part. Like, I just want, that's what exposure is cool.
I need you to care about me neither. Like, I'll walk around with flip flops, so I'm a hippie.
Yeah.
But one thing about it is, if we don't care at all about the money, then it's gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah.
And like you say, you gotta work, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means you know how much studio costs. We all know how much we can pay for studio.
That's
We
why
all
I
how
get my
much
own studio.
have beats. Yeah, but beats cost. You got to get it out there. It costs to. It takes money to make money in any facet of society. So like with me, like my pre-order runs pay for my album, pay for everything. So like if I'm not selling it, then I'm like, okay, my music is getting out of there, but I'm still it's a hobby. So like you have to run things like a business. When I see something come back in Mansa Eclectic LLC or a media company, I'm like, this is me, this is mine. This is my boss.
You do understand that what you're doing as an artist yourself is kind of I'm not gonna say it's a big task for other artists, but it's like you have a way of talking about it like it's just second nature. And yeah, it's second nature to you. And I definitely congratulate. But I'm just thinking on the other side of that, for the artist who is just content just making and creating the art,
Right.
and then they have the burden of trying to build the business aspect behind
Right.
it. Can we talk a little bit about that?
We can.
Yeah.
Like the thing is about it, I learned from trial and error. Like I say, I'm a naturally independent person in a sense when it comes to society and authority. But interdependence is key. Like if you need help with something, like she said, if you reach out to me, I'm like, reach out. I can let you know. But the things that I know is because I saw other examples. I saw other people do it. So like I don't believe in try. Like I say all the time, I believe in trying to do something. I believe you do it. And then if something happens, if you fall, then you get up. Like I didn't just
like Elon Musk.
start doing this. Like I didn't just start doing this yesterday.
Yeah.
But like it's power in what you do when you see yourself in it. Like people make music for years and you don't see anything from it. So you see it as a hobby. This is my job.
Right,
like
it's your job.
if what's the name said, if you don't move your feet, then I don't eat. Well, 300 said like this is what I do. So I'm on you. Like I'm everybody buy my album. Link. Everybody didn't got these links. You know what I'm saying? Everybody didn't got this work from me. So everybody can do that. But I think a lot of people don't know if they want to do it as a hobby or as a career.
I think that is a valid.
So, like,
I'm going whichever way it takes.
So see me, I didn't pick it, man. Like this is what I do.
Right.
Like this is part of what I do. I have other means of income, but they all me coming from me. I just love to see myself like, damn, look at this name. And I'm doing something that I love, and people are paying me for it. There's no greater joy than that. And like what the world is changing, like you say, technology is changing, and it's actually easier to do what I do. Like you can just go get a website. Like you said, a website is easy to get. This is not something that's hard. You get a website, you already trying to push your music. If you're a serious artist, you pushing your music to somebody else. You like here, it's millions and millions and millions of people on these platforms. It's like renting a room with celebrities and expecting to be heard. Like you in the back. So that's an illusion of exposure. I cut mine down. What I call myself is like I do Chinese food store economics. Like in your community, you don't see no big commercials with them, but they got a major base. It's a niche. So I have a niche audience. I'm not trying to get millions and millions and millions of people. I don't even know them. So like I'm trying to get the people who think like me or are inspired by what I do.
Your core audience.
My audience is my audience. That's why I say whatever I want to. People come in my inbox like, why you say that? Because I want to. Nobody can't marginalize me. I'm waiting for that. I'm trained for that.
And that's true. And both of y'all touch on some real good subjects. Like I always feel like at this point, artists should understand it. And also radio personalities, podcasters, and everything need to understand that our money is changed. Like the internet has changed how we all make money. And I look at this in a direct sales business model in the sense, because at the end of the day, we have to be personally responsible for pushing that forward, pushing that agenda forward, whether it be marketing, whether it be understanding the business and getting an LLC, or, making sure everything is copywritten correctly and make it, so it definitely is more daunting, but I do understand. And I feel what you're saying, that it actually is becoming more rewarding when you are doing it yourself. So that kind of segues into my mind about I know that it's some folks that's out here that's all the way independent, and I know it's with management. And this topic has came up a couple of times on the show, so I just kind of want to touch on it again. Like, what, in the sense of, why did you decide to not have a manager to do that stuff? Specifically, you, Spirit. Like, at this point, what made you say, you know what, I don't want to be bothered with nobody. I'm gonna do this and do the hard part, and that was actually doing the homework and teaching yourself and learning from trial and error.
I tried managers before.
Okay.
2 managers. I had a manager out of New York, and I had a manager here. But what I realized is, and I realized this a long time ago, but it took me kind of a while to understand it when we're dealing with music. I think differently.
Mm-hmm.
I think differently. I'm a creative, and like I use creative theory for everything, and business as well. So like I might want to do something that a lot of people just like, oh man, I don't think you should do that, Spirit. It's just how my mind works. So and I'm like, I'm gonna do it. And so like I run my business like a campaign, like literally like a campaign. I'm trying to sell albums.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to do. Like I'm not trying to, I don't need to sit in this club. I don't need to do that. If I want to do a show, I'll set up a show on my own.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get anybody's attention in that way. Right. I'm trying to appeal to your sensibilities and say like, is he a likable guy, or is his music good? Do I like his beer? Anything, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever conversation it is, I want you to have it about me.
Right.
And so then I have you. So and that's kind of all I care about. And like basic managers, they have a standard, and I believe that my standard is kind of like blows their standard in the water, and they don't think that they should do what I need them to do. So I get that a lot. They going with the regular standard. Like, no, bro, I sell albums. I need you to be on the phone cold calling. Yeah, that kind of deal. Like knock on the door like Jehovah's Witnesses. This is kind of thing we do.
Yeah,
so
I
like
want to manage you.
Yeah, see, like it's gonna be hard. It's hard.
You still in like the reason you are so successful is because you are not comfortable with social media. Like you still get out and you do that footwork. And that's what a lot of artists they don't do. They don't do the street team work no more. They don't put the flyer. They don't post the stickers. Like he don't mind
not putting
that.
stuff in the trunk.
Right. He don't mind doing it. Me, I wouldn't mind doing it either if I had the tools to do it. Like we gotta get up and stop thinking that social media is gonna bring us to the top, because it's not for everybody.
Yeah, because that's my interesting phenomenon. And I don't mean to cut you off or anything, but I think about how I see artists and they got so many followers on social media and stuff like that. And then when we invite them to do a show,
you don't see them. Because they're in Africa.
They don't be having any real fans.
Where's the conversion?
Africans, Indians,
and can tell you my first show, Media Monix, you could ask them.
Shouts out to Media Monix. Shouts out to him.
This is my first show. My first show, we sold tickets. They was like $15 tickets. We had, I think, 200 tickets. We sold every last one.
Wow.
Nice.
First show. And I took all this all the time. We gotta go back to the drawing board. Not that you're not good or anything like that.
Yeah.
You just gotta understand that marketing, nothing beats direct sales.
Exactly.
Nothing.
I'm telling you.
That personal invite go a long way.
And that's what happened with my Set in the Bar show. Like 3 to 4, I want to say like 4 days before the actual concert, we were at like 11 tickets. Like, and then when I started to, hey y'all, we gotta push, and everybody, because the thing was you can either pay up front and try to make it back, or you can because we were covering the cost of the venue. Like we were, of course, we trying to make money off of it, but our goal was to do something different, set the bar, make enough to cover the venue. That was our goal, and everybody was cool with that. So you can either pay up front or you can make it back in ticket sales. Once we got down to the crunch, everybody started directly. Because we tried it on social media and it wasn't working. Like nobody was buying. Soon as we all got together and everybody sent out that text message or that DM, the ticket sales just started coming in to the point where the people couldn't even keep up with them on their end. Because we were directly sending those links now. We weren't posting it and tagging. So how we gonna do this? Like, no, seriously, because the venue was expensive.
Yeah.
I don't have it. We don't have it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting outside. All my group chat, family member group chats, like friends, cousins, everybody, guys that I probably ain't heard from me in years. I'm sending it to you. Exactly. I'm sending this link out, and it worked for all of us. All of us were able to do something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that direct sales tactic is definitely. That's why I want to put music on a website, because I know that I will make. Even if I make $1 a day on my website, that's more than what I'm making in streams, because I'm not Sexy Red, I'm not Glorilla, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not streaming consistently like that. So shoot, I make $1 a day for 30 days and make more money than I would make in a quarter.
Way streaming. More. That's the crazy part about it. It's way more. I want people to understand that. Like what I did with a few artists, they'll come out with their albums, right? I just sent them $10. They're like, what the $10 for? I'm like, watch streaming. I'm gonna show you. Tell me if when you make that $10. Some artists never make that $10.
Yeah,
on streaming.
That's why I was shocked that when I first released my music, I made $90, and then it went up to $180, and I was like, how am I making so much money? Because hearing the horror stories of streaming and seeing people who were in it before me making 40 cents. 30 cents. And I'm like, wait a minute, y'all been doing this for a long time. Why am I in the hundreds of dollars and y'all only got 30, 40 cents a quarter? Like, it didn't make sense to me.
It's the energy in which you do it. Like, you do it. I ain't mad at how you do it. Like, you got some energy to it. I was like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how I do it like in person. Like I did it online too with my first album. I made some dollars. I'm not one that made $2 or $2. I got good streams. But like, if I had to calculate which made me the most money, I got about 80,000-90,000 streams. I go and tell you the money and convert the money in my website, and it's just no bragging. I ain't lying to you. It'll come to, like, if I had streams, it'll come overall to about 4 or 5 million streams if you converted the money, the real money.
Right.
So I'm just converting the real money. I don't care if you don't know me. I don't care. Like, I promise you, I don't care. Like, you're not my base if you don't know me.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
I really feel like if they were to even offer $1 per stream to artists,
it'd be
different.
Considering we paying $1 to stream it, they 99 cents or $1.29 or whatever.
What is it, like 64 or 65% of Americans are consumers, right?
Yes.
And that leaves us, the creators.
Yeah.
Like 64% of them, and then the rest of us pay it. The 64% is paying at $9.99 a month and $5.99 a month. Like, y'all are making so much money, and y'all can't pay this small amount of artists $1 per stream. Shoot, I'd take 75 cents per stream. Like, you know what I'm saying? And still walk away per quarter with something decent and be like, okay, well, this is what it's worth. So I cannot wait until they do come up with some type of bill or pass it. Like, I seen something that they were trying to get like 90 cent per stream or something that they working on now.
They've been saying that
for a while.
A couple of years. Like, it got so-called Taylor Swift working on it.
But you see what Taylor Swift did, though.
She took off a whole catalog.
Yeah, and then she remade it through her.
Remade it, yeah.
She like everything she did with the labels before, and she took it
and
she made Taylor's version.
This is
her
the top artist.
Album, yes.
This is the top artist, so this should tell you something.
Exactly. Her first album, she took it off all the streaming sites and then re-released it with Taylor's version.
Like what Prince did, like when he changed his name. He fulfilled part of that with Prince. That's why he was the symbol.
Yeah.
Like, well, this is the symbol.
He put the slave on his face.
So, like, he put slave on his face. So it's important to look at these things and realize that it's just deeper than making a video. Even with videos, I don't want to go off course, but like with videos itself, even in video, you're not too many people are tuning into videos.
Right.
Like, really tuning into like videos on streaming sites.
Yeah, like YouTube.
Like 90-second TikToks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the reels. And my next album, the one that's coming out, Xavier, he did production on it and he features on it.
Okay.
The whole album is 12 songs. Like, you'll get it once you get it. Y'all got to get it too, man. Like, go to my website too.
Man. Go ahead and get it.
www.spirituallead.com. But you can get the link in the
put the link in the comments.
Y'all see it, man. I gotta get it now. That's not true.
You heard me, I was on his song
This
before,
this what
guys.
she did. That's what she did. Like
He hated it.
I
I didn't
took-
even curse or nothing, y'all. I was on my best behavior.
she's on her own time, right?
Oh.
This is what she does. But like I'm calm and cool, right? Like yeah, okay. But I did tell I needed it at a certain time.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
It's
she
deadlines.
comes months after the time
It
that I
wasn't
needed.
months. It probably was like a month.
Yeah,
It
that's
wasn't
like
months,
months.
but that's when I was in my. That's when I was in my like touring phase. I was still a new artist, so I was doing a lot. I was doing a lot of
Right.
shows, a lot of hosting events. Like I hadn't even met BB or you at that point.
Wow.
I was just getting booked from all type of people, and
Right.
I was just taking it because I was new. So I wasn't really sitting back writing. I was already performing the music that I had. So when I finally was like, all right, I'm done performing,
Relax a
I
little
hit
bit.
him up and like, got your verse, and he like, I already got somebody else to do it.
Yep, that is him.
Okay,
Cause
I'm gonna be on the remix. Don't worry about it.
I want to work with everybody. I would work with anybody. Not anybody.
Not for say not
I'm lying if I say that. I'm super lying.
super
But when I
lying.
work with you, like for me, and I'm not like I'm extremely patient. But like in a window, I gotta
You only
run.
can do
See
so
the
much.
pre-order run, yeah.
Mm.
My album come out in, on Juneteenth, right?
okay.
So I'm doing the pre-order
Awesome.
run now. I like to have it done
Before.
at least about 3 to 4 weeks
Mhm.
before.
Mm.
So like even right now, I'm in the. I told you I'm in the
Yeah.
mind. Like I want to make
Get
sure
this
that
in
it's
now.
done.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I can
brother.
shoot a video for it, like 90-second spot for it, and I can
Mhm.
go to Instagram and stuff like that. So I want to promotion. I'm big on promoting it in the way that I promote it.
Mm.
So like for me, that's just as important as the album. So like I be needing it done. Like I'm getting worse at that. Like some people send me a verse and I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then imagine the shell shock I must have coming from the type of music I make
Mm.
to what he want. Like he know I'm capable of it. That's why he asked me to do it. But he knew also that it was going to be challenging for me to step out of my element. So
Mm.
that was another thing. But when I got to writing, I was like, oh, okay, this not that bad,
Yeah,
you know. But like just the initial hearing his verse, I was like, how the heck am I finna make
Yeah,
this? And
bro,
it's
this
like,
man-
I can't talk about
This man come in the
I
studio.
can't curse. I can't talk about my butt.
Hey, this this man, hey, this man come in the studio every time and be like, yeah, pull this beat up. Oh, I want you to do something too. On the spot. Like that type of pressure is different. I ain't gonna lie, like, cause I like to write. You know what I'm saying? I don't go in freestyle too. So it's like, yeah, send me. If you want to do something with me, send me the beat prior. Let me know where you want to go with it. Let me sit with it. Let me
Right,
think and
exactly.
come up with it. This man walks in the studio. Oh yeah, I need you to do a hook.
Right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I need you to do a verse.
That's my fault. Like,
Nah, but I like it though, cause it
It puts you out of
make
your-
it's
yeah.
a challenge. Like you said, it's a challenge.
Me doing that for him was like challenging.
Yeah.
He was like, no cursing, okay? And I was like, but that's crazy because he asked me to do years ago before I even really started rapping. I was just doing freestyles. And I just couldn't get with it. I'm like, I can't. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not even an artist for real.
The challenge in it is
making
amazing.
music,
Yeah.
and he hit me with it again, and I had to sit back and I had to listen and I had to study his flow and see how and try to go off of him. So I was successful with the verse. I just came too late with the verse. Like,
Right.
I didn't curse
it's gonna be a
or
next time. It's always
Yes,
gonna be a next time.
True.
Put somewhere else.
Song
Yeah,
on now.
Facts.
Add the song that he did and not just freestyle over it.
Right.
Like
No,
do.
but I got a few. Like I say, for me, I'm not gonna even lie to you. Like free write.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So like when I got a verse, it's done. Like I be looking and just doing
Right.
it.
Yeah.
So
That's how I work on my music.
I
where
think
I'm
people
comfortable.
should be.
Yeah.
It's not right. You know what I'm saying? But in my head, I'm thinking like it's in the studio because like he recorded me. I was like, man, I'm done. Like I get in there 5 songs. Okay, I could do that in
10 minutes.
about
10 minutes.
easy. Like
Wow.
That's another thing, bro. Come to the studio well prepared.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Well
I
prepared.
don't like being in the studio playing around either.
And you know, the one thing I hate. My man has to do a clean take. I'm talking about clean, no mistake,
One and done.
one and done. Nah, I wanna do it again. What?
You know, we all
How that
learning.
sound?
So,
What?
yeah.
He steady asking me how it sound. This man dropped gold. He dropped diamonds. Like if it's anybody who dropping jewels, it's him. And he asked me how that sound, bro. And I tell him every time, bro. It's good to me. like I don't know why you asking me.
When it comes to like bars substance and like that make you feel guided.
Yeah.
I will always go with Spirit and I'm always go with Gemstones. Those are my top two. And me and Stones are really cool. Like we really cool too. And he also challenged me to do he wants me to freestyle over I can't remember what song it was, but this is how we started our friendship off. He just jumped in my inbox like, yo, I want to hear you on this beat, but you can't curse. I'm challenging you to it. This was a year ago. I still ain't did it because I'm like, where am I going to start? Like, I still haven't taken him up on that challenge. But I every time I talk to him, I'm like, I'm going to work on it. I'm going to work on it. So maybe this year I'll go ahead and push it. I can't remember what beat it is, though. But he's like, yeah, I think it was the Mary J. Blige and Method Man song. I think
All I Need.
Yeah.
And he's like, I want you to do this because I know you can kill it, but I want you to do it without cursing. And so when I did Chicago Christmas Carol, I went to him and I let him hear it, and it has no cursing. Even my freestyle that I did over Renegade, minimum cursing, like because we have these conversations, and he's like, you have a very great vocabulary. Like you don't have to curse in every song that you make. He like, so let's just start there. Like so some like a lot of my songs I'm starting to replace curse words with other things, you know, and I'll run through a whole song with him and he'd be like, so what word can we use instead of this one? You know, what word we can put this here instead of like, this is the conversations we have. Like, cause Chicago Christmas Carol, even though it's unreleased, it's only on YouTube. It's a song about violence in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, you need this, you're getting out a message. Let's try not to curse. And so when the rundown, I went through it with him and boom, it was like
that's
one
dope.
of my slow songs, like my tight, take all the cursing now. You don't need the cursing. This is a slow song. It's a love song. Why you cursing?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But like I say, those two, this one and Gemstones, my top two. Like when it comes to not even, I wouldn't even call them conscious rappers. Like, they make you feel like purposeful.
Yeah.
Like when you listen to their music, they make you feel powerful as to be black or to just be a man or just to be whoever you are as in human form. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, my top two. These guys are top tier.
I love you.
You better. You gotta give everybody.
Hey man, everybody is in the chat. Felice said, Spirit, you only make music so you can buy pancakes.
That's one of the major reasons. Yeah, and that chat, man, go ahead, hit that link.
Hit that link, man.
Everybody hit the link. Vita, it's been wonderful to have you here.
I want to just leave out here.
No, we're going to have you here again.
I have another show, and I'm only giving them 30 minutes because I had to come. When BB called, I said, I'm coming. I jumped up. I was about to cook and stuff, but I said, I'm going to.
I love you so much for
Convos
that. Vita, where can they find you? Because you've been out here doing some big things, moving around. Man,
I'm trying, y'all.
I'm
trying. You can find me on Ovita Ivy on Facebook. You can Ovita Ivy. And then you can find me on Instagram, Brown Sugar 19358 because I'm just that sweet, y'all. You can find me on TikTok at Vita Talks, X on Vita Talks, and on what's the other major? Just find me on YouTube. That's why I want to push my YouTube page.
Yeah.
You all follow me on YouTube. I'm trying to get my YouTube up, and that's Vita Talks.
Okay.
Thank you so much for having me,
so
BB Trinidad. And it was so great to be with y'all. I hate to leave, but yeah.
It's all good. But yeah, so being an entrepreneur, you got a little vial sitting next to you.
Definitely.
What's going on here?
See, you wanna
Yeah, we can just put that in the camera there.
That's Master Eclectic hair and beard oil.
Okay.
As you see, my beard is great.
Thank you 2 times.
Man, good guy, man. Master Eclectic, man. That's my logo. You can get it with the album
Pull it back
as well
some.
if you pre-order.
Yep.
So like it's it definitely works. Like you see my beard. So.
Yeah, because I've known you for maybe a year and a half, right?
Yeah.
Why does it feel like it has doubled?
It grows. Like
and you've made it like one massive lock.
You said where?
I said you've made it one massive lock at this point.
Yeah. I got tired of like it was 6 of them. It started off as 10, but it got kind of like
he got
messy.
a beard wick.
Yeah, I do. Beard wick. That's what it's called.
What is beard wick?
A wick is what. Remember when Kodak Black had those big old? That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's
that
what
right
it's
there,
called.
like
It's
that
a wig,
bigger
a beard
dread.
wig. Yeah. Okay.
This gonna grow y'all edges back, girls. I don't know why he just got beard on here. He need to put Mensa Electric. Oh, edge, and beard oil
too, like.
and edges. Oh, it's over here. And edges, cause
I
baby.
got if everything you just said, you almost said the same thing. The only profanity I got on the album is like those infomercials.
Oh,
and then you bringing back that old school feel to it. I said that when I do finally drop an album, I'm definitely doing like an old school feel with like the skits, the interludes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
funny.
I love that.
Funny too, so like I'm telling you, you should do it.
It's gonna be exciting when I finally drop me a little album, y'all.
Yeah,
it ain't little. It's gonna drop a big one.
Drop my big album.
Okay. So,
hey man, it's been fun having y'all here. I think do we have time? We have maybe about 20 minutes for one more topic.
okay.
And I'm gonna play a song, and then when we come back, we'll unpack that topic. This is Convos in Chicago, y'all. Make sure you go ahead and download that Support District Radio Network station app. You can also follow us on social media, SDR Chicago, and also on Instagram. And follow me, EB Trinette. Follow Shop Liz, Mona Jump Off. Follow Melly P. Shop Talk 7, a host of wonderful shows over here during the daytime, afternoon, and evening. So let me go ahead and play this real quick, and when we come back, we're gonna jump into that last table topic. Convos in Chicago, y'all. Let y'all always heard. Roach.
so shocked when I spoken to the mic and they spoke back.
They did. They heard you. Welcome back, everybody. It's your beautiful Saturday, May 11th, 2024. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. Does anybody got plans for Mother's Day? Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful moms. And my heart and prayers are with you for the ones who are missing their mom come this weekend. Yeah, any plans? Anybody doing anything particular?
Hello, mother. My mother's in Tennessee.
Yeah.
I'll be on Lower Rocker on 7th Avenue.
You can't even get no reception in Lower Wacker.
I'll be on Lower Wacker selling
you
something
can
too.
in some places.
It's like pockets.
Yeah, pockets in Lower Wacker, man. Shout out to Lower Wacker. This is not a diss either.
No, it's not.
Places where I go and, get inspiration.
Okay.
I'm serious about that.
I know. I know you.
Hey, Mom. Love you.
Yeah, but I
Brandon, you
love
too.
my mom and my sisters and everybody and all the queens. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely happy Mother's Day to my sister as well. Yeah.
Me and my mom are going to brunch tomorrow.
Awesome.
We going downtown to brunch, and my big brother is coming. This is a surprise. She's not watching because she's not on Facebook. But this is gonna be his first Mother's Day with her in a long time. So he coming to surprise her. It's not because anything weird or anything. He lives up in Wisconsin and he just goes through his things. And he just, after my grandmother passed, it kind of affected him and my mom like a lot.
Yeah.
So like when Mother's Day comes around and everything, he normally just like a work or something. But this year he's like, all right, I'm coming. So I'm going to surprise my mom with her son for Mother's Day.
I love that.
He's like, I like food. I ain't never been in no brunch. You know, he's a man. He like brunch for girls. And they like, all right, what type of food they got? So he's excited. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I just want to say happy Mother's Day to my mommy, Miss Terry Bass. Happy Mother's Day. I really hope you enjoy this weekend. To my aunts, my cousins, and everything. And yeah, so everybody have a good time and be safe this weekend for Mother's Day. And who do I have popping back in?
Okay. We still in the building. What's happening? You already know.
Okay. I see you.
They in the building. You know what I'm talking about? They over here shopping. Yep. You know, women be shopping. How y'all doing?
Hey. We good over here.
Yeah,
we just jumping into some conversation. We was wrapping up the Mother's Day conversation, which is a good thing. You pop back in because it's a good time to go get your mom something at Denham's.
Yes, it is. Come on out here to Denham's. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Come on out here and get you some of these clothes and sip some of this wine we got out here for the ladies. You know what I'm talking about?
Wine. Coming for the wine.
Come on out, track for the wine. You know what I'm talking about? Have a good time. And come and enjoy yourself, man. 4035 West 175th Street. 4035 West 175th Street. Right here, out here in Country Club Hills. Like I said, we got all the sales. Tony Stables in the building. Dora Lola in the building now. Chill getting it in. Who else? We got Carrie Wines. And we got everybody ready. And we got all the shoppers in the building. And they're picking out their clothes. Get ready for tomorrow. Get ready for tomorrow. Get ready for tonight. Come to Dora Lola. Here we go.
Okay, I'll play with right now. We ready for you. Okay?
Hey, Dora, what's going on? Dora Lola in the building.
Make sure y'all download that Support This Radio app. Go to supportthisradio.com. Get in tune with My Radio Chicago, the one and jump off Monday through Friday, 9 to 12. Also, get in tune with the Ownership Club, Soul 106.3, 9 to 11 every Sunday on Soul 106.3. That's our FM move. In fact, y'all's going out to the whole panel over there. I see you over there, Xavier, 2 times, boy. Not 1 time, 2 times, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta say it twice.
Well,
all right, man. About today? What's the topic?
So the topic, we talked about the school teacher who lost his license today. Unpacked
it. They would take his head down and everything, right?
You say what?
They was taking his head down or something like that, right?
Yeah, yep. They was taking his head down. Yeah. So as a dad, real quick, what was your initial response to that?
Yeah, like I don't know about having my, was this a group project? I mean, I gotta check out the details. On somebody. I'm not for getting fired. Maybe they should have gave him a suspension or something, a slap on the wrist or something like that. I don't know, but I saw other instances where they were showing like other teachers getting their hair cut, getting their hair took down, all type of stuff because they have a certain bond with the students. But
it's definitely a sticky situation. So
I'm gonna say that I ain't no black man get fired.
Yeah,
smart out here, player.
Right.
But no, man, I wish them well, and if you need a job, come to my radio Chicago. Come to Death Row. Anyway,
you come right on
over
over
here. Nobody had down over here.
Right? We don't mind if you take braids down up in here, okay?
No, man, salute to you and your panel on a great topic. Convos in Chicago, y'all. If y'all not in tune, y'all sleep every Saturday, 2 to 5. She like your homegirl and your therapist all in one.
That's right. Facts. I appreciate that. Thank you.
We finna keep partying over here. Just sit everybody over here at Denham's 4035 West 175th Street. They open till later tonight. We gonna party for a little while longer. Then guess
what time they close?
What time y'all close over here? What time is Denham's close? What time is store closed? 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
Yeah. So they there till 9 o'clock.
They open to 9. We partying, and later on tonight, if y'all not doing nothing, fast shouts going out to my PIC, Miss Juicy Brandy Clark. She got a day party over at Linger Lounge. Linger Lounge is on 167th Street. Everybody free all night long, 21 and up. Toys bash. Mr. Lowen, okay, we outside tonight, man. We at Linger Lounge. We had a couple other spots. I ain't got to work tonight. Sheesh, let's get it.
Casamigos for everybody. Yay.
I'm Tony. No, and we got Boosie tickets in the building. Don't forget for the topless pool party. You want to go to Boosie's topless pool party because I know I will be there front and center. It's great to be single. Yeah, I'll be there. For media coverage.
Party.
Media.
I'm there.
Yeah, you should be.
Sign me up.
But yeah, we got tickets here. Go pick up these tickets for the Boosie topless pool party. Other than that, man, it's a party at Denver's right now. They buying up everything.
On my way.
I think I am gonna go ahead and get these Yeezy slides, and I see some Jordan 1s.
Yeah, they've been calling you the whole time.
Okay, to me. All right, back to the music. I was back.
And shout out to Blizz for me too, because we actually got a song that's gonna be a summer vibe.
Yeah, shouts out to Blizz checking in over there at Denham's. Yeah. Make sure y'all go ahead and stop in. They open till 9 p.m. tonight. 4035 175th Street out in Country Club Hills, Illinois. So yeah.
Good stuff. Before you leave too, again, everybody hit the link. Y'all see the link.
Absolutely.
I ain't saw none of y'all come past the link. I've been looking at my phone.
Also, man, if you need to get recorded, come down to 808 Studios.
Absolutely.
Book with your boy. I'm doing 4 hours, 400.
Dope engineer too.
The price will go up soon.
If you want to donate money to me, because I don't got no services for sale. So if you want to give me some money, just cash out me Kiwi with 2 eyes, Marie.
Hey, support Black business, y'all, man. Support
and struggling artists.
And struggling artists. I am as well. As y'all can see on my little scroll at the bottom. If you like the content, go ahead and drop me a cash app. It helps the station and the business
Shout out to
grow.
BB for having us.
Shout out to BB. Cash app BB3311.
Yes, I appreciate that. Y'all can find me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, BB Trinette. And if I'm not on there like that, then I guess just Google me or something.
Period.
I'm on YouTube as well, Convos in Chicago. The shows are up, so you can go back and watch all of our shows. We've had some amazing shows, but that's only for a limited time because I'm actually going to start a membership program. So
period.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm thinking about going ahead and making it just available to his members only, to be able to go back and watch the archived episodes, because it's been some pretty dynamic ones. And yeah, make sure y'all go ahead and pre-order that project, Massa Eclectic Volume 1 today. Spirit went on ahead and put his website there. That's Spirit Jalea.
Spiritjalia.com. SpiritJaliyaa.com. I put the link in the comments.
Absolutely.
Go ahead and buy the album. I promise you it'll be the best $15 you spent this year.
You can have the whole.
Yep. Yeah, he been doing one of the lean ins. Hey, it's all good.
That's Roderick fault. Blame Roderick. I ain't call this man by his. I don't even know if it's his government name. We got a mutual friend who always be messing with him, calling him by his government name, and it's just stuck with me. So I just messed with him just now, and I'm like, I done said the man
2 times. Where can they find you?
Xavier 2X on all streaming platforms. Also YouTube. And Xavier, the number 2, the word time spelled out TIMES on Instagram.
Okay, yeah. Follow you.
Oh, and you can follow me at 808 Studios. If you need book with me, hit me on my personal page, man. I got you.
Yeah, nah, I feel that too. Yep, for real. Kiwi.
I usually say Google me, but I hate my artist panel right now. So
Kiwi.
Official Kiwi Marie, just everywhere.
Yeah.
Official Kiwi Marie. Oh, X is the real Kiwi Marie. DA real Kiwi Marie.
Yeah.
Follow me on X. It's hard to get followers on X. Somebody help me out. Come on with
X is one of those things. I literally took myself off of it once they started calling it X. That creeped me out. I was like, what?
I mean, it's very X-rated, but
It's there.
what I like about it though, like today, it's a direct contact to people. Like, so today I actually said something to Barreline, the girl who, y'all know Barreline, right? Great Day Records. And she actually like reposted the tweet. So I'm like, okay, so they do see it when you talk to them on here. And like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the only good thing about X.
They see Instagram and X. Yeah.
It just depends on which one they're more active on. I noticed that she's more active on X. So I'll go and like try to start a conversation with her there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the one thing I like about X is it's kind of personal.
Okay, y'all.
It's kind of
They
personal.
dropping nuggets over here.
Shout out Elon Musk.
That song on my other album. I forgot the name of it at the moment.
What?
The name of the song is Elon Musty.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Check it out. It's on the floors though.
Yeah, it is on the floor.
And jump in on this cuffing season challenge, y'all. Come on, I need my people to help me out. It's doing great over the East Coast, so we might be taking this on over there to New York and stuff. Baltimore is doing real good, so let's do it, y'all.
Yeah, all 3 of y'all are definitely some New York enthusiasts. I could see that happening.
You wanted me to
No, I don't care.
We're gonna continue this discussion off the air, y'all. That's my time. Like in the words of Les Brown, it's been a plum pleasing pleasure having you all here. Y'all some of my favorite people. Thank you so much for being in.
That makes you talk about me.
I'm talking about you and the guys. You know what I'm saying? Thank you all for coming for in a clutch like this. And we'll be back next week with another wonderful episode of Convos in Chicago. Make sure y'all go ahead and get that album. Stop playing with him.
Oh, and get y'all tickets to Taco concert too.
Yeah. Shout out my boy Taco.
Shouts out to Taco.
May 24th.
Yes, and shouts out to Taco. My heart and my prayers are with you, brother. And we will talk again soon. And Taco will be on here soon, y'all. But just make sure y'all pray for him or whatever. And we'll see you next time. All right. Peace.
Bye.